took all game.
Yeah. I'm guarding a guard.
I'm guarding Uno. Great. I stopped him.
Early miss. All right. All right, Rodney, get ready for a rebound. I'm going up. Rodney, that's not how you rebound the ball. Okay?
Everything's going to be that in transition. So the best we can, sprint back.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow.
Okay, I'm going in. Switch up. Oh, Rodney.
How are they snatching these boards?
They're just looking to set up. Oh, okay. That was nice.
I like it. All right.
Good shot.
They have come to play, and we're still waking up. So
I've been playing all night. They don't sleep.
good contest. Oh wow. All right. We can't let a goose egg happen. Not on our event, fellas. Come on.
You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's King in at the center position. Here's Bogdanovich. The Raptors making their last shot. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Anunoby covering. It's Bagley, high post. 5 on the clock. And Anunoby pulls it down. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's King. And here's Siakam. Duran with a rebound. Here's Ivy. Anunoby covering. Here's Duran. Toronto grabs the miss. Their last encounter in Toronto.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake. What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Duran. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Duran. He's guarded by Barnes. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Puts it up from 12, and he buries his first look.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam in the post. Shoots over Duran, and it's Bagley with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
To stop the drought. The Pistons rebound. Here's Bogdanovich. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, usually Duran is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Well, it's going to take more than that to shut down Fred VanVleet. This guy too tough, able to make contested shots.
Outside Bogdanovich. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, that's Bogdanovich making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow. And
stolen by Bagley. Pass to Cunningham. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And it's in there.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. Back to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Duren. Rebound by the Raptors. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion.
The Raptors with a lead. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
King shooting 1.
Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Here's Duren. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Out left to the wing. And here's Ivy from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Ivy's got 5 now.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Here's King. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Here's Siakam. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Detroit with it. Trailing by 10. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Cunningham. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Over Cunningham. Van Vliet misses. And the Pistons shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Duren. Here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Barnes. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. And there's the lob.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Outside Barnes. Now Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Here's King. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges. And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Here's Duren. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Barnes with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
I am never sure that Bojan Bogdanovich gets credit for being an elite basketball player, especially when it comes to his scoring ability.
And Bogdanovich doesn't do anything flashy necessarily.
Which is why maybe, B.A., some people take this guy for granted. He is an efficient scorer. He's a dangerous three-point shooter. He can post a mismatch, and he's unafraid of the moment. Bojan Bogdanovich is one of my favorite guys in the league.
Now here's Anunoby, looking for his first basket still in this one.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys, and it has been something else to watch that growth.
And the Pistons making a change here. Wiseman's checked in. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich, back to Cunningham. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Pistons trailing.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He contributed 42 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Pass to Barnes. And he lobs it up.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Here's Ivy. Now here's Wiseman. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
A nice shot by Ivy. And it's now only a 5-point Toronto lead.
Oh, elite speed. Ivy will be one of the fastest young players in this league.
And Toronto calls time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Pass to King. Siakam, left side. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Pistons with possession here. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Wiseman. banked it in off the glass. Wiseman's got 7 points in the game.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man gap?
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Now Cunningham, guarded by Van Vliet. The ball's knocked loose. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
The Pistons making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Ben comes in for Van Vliet. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Stewart. From deep. And no good. The Raptors have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Barnes, it's good. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey guys, so
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break.
Your Pistons, 51. The Raptors, 67.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive. And he's checked in for Stewart. And Toronto also making a switch. King, he's checked in for Young. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's King in at the 5. Cunningham against Van Vliet. Over Cunningham. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Over Ivy. Anunoby can't get it to go. Anunoby's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Cunningham finds Bogdanovic. Cunningham with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Pass to King. Just 3 to shoot. The kick out to Van Vliet. Over Cunningham. And it's good from the elbow. Van Vliet's got 17.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Bagley with it. Down low. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Back to Cunningham. Over Van Vliet. Again, the Pistons score.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Pass to Van Vliet. Now Barnes. Here's King. Back to Barnes. And he dunks it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 18. Bogdanovich with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Cunningham against Van Vliet. And it's Cunningham missing. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Siakam against Bogdanovich. Can he keep it going? Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. Now Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Siakam, and he drains the quick shot. He's got 16.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Right side Bagley, the 3-ball. And again, the Pistons missing. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to King. Siakam with it. Detroit with a rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Duren, and he goes in for the dunk.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Siakam, good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Ali. Thank you. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense. Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Here's King. 17 points in the game. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 9 points in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Pass to King. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Offensive board.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. That's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to King. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 7 assists in the game. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. Here's Duren. He's got 9. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Snatched up. Duren. And he bangs it home with one hand. That gives him a double-double.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duran up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Duran. Pass to Ivy. Here's Bagley. And King pulls it down.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Barnes, it's good.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
Here's Ivy. Anunoby covering. Bogdanovich from long range. The Pistons rebound.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
He's off on that one. Outside Anunoby. Pass to King. The Pistons clear it. Bogdanovich with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Cunningham. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Siakam, no good. And the Pistons shooting a disappointing 38%. And it's Cunningham missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam...
Well, the Pistons shooting at about 44% so far. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Burks in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Duran. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And it's good. 2 points. And the Raptors lead by 21.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Burks. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Outside Anunoby. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Outside Barnes. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Here's King. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Right side Bagley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to King. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
Cunningham passes to Burks. Back to Cunningham. Now here's Burks from behind the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Pass to King. Outside Anunoby. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Pistons. Oh, there's the alley! Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 14 points now in the second half.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
To the middle, Boucher. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
This is not going to slow Chris Boucher down. Yes, his frame is thin, but excellent concentration on his way to the finish.
Bagley, no good.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
To the inside. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Pass to Duren. And here's Bogdanovich. Takes the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Here's Van Vliet. One more dime, and he'll have a double-double.
They've really relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense.
Throw it down on the lob.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ivy. Over Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Here's Duren. And a nice finish on the layup. Duren's got 8 points in the quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher. Now here's Anunoby. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, BA, what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
Pass to Joseph. Here's Hampton. Here's Omarui. Back to Hampton. Here's Duren. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Baldwin. Down low. King gets the bucket. He's got 27.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Omarui. Covered by Boucher. Back to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Inside, Duren. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I'll tell you, a terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Fades away. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has been.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Flynn. Here's Benton to the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Delano.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. To the middle. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by Cunningham.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Raptors shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Here's Baldwin, defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Baldwin, to the paint. Here's Benton. Shot clock at 5. Here's King, guarded by Wiseman. Here's Benton. Pure from three-point range.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Cunningham with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Looking to get back on track. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Down low. Inside. Here's King. And he banks in the layup. Give him 35.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced tonight. I love the effect
On it. Now Young with a steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Baldwin. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's King, guarded by Wiseman, to the right side. The baseline, Jay. Baldwin's shot is off.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
Man, what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Boss.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Diallo's checked in for the Pistons. And so he's able to get one of 2. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Stewart. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Pass to Flynn. Here's King. Back to Flynn. From deep. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Joseph. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our K team, this is